Hello and welcome to another Raggy's low-cost beer advent calendar, day 18. I think it's day 20 today. I've no idea. Our shitstorm of a year just continues. So, I've got a can out. So, no idea what it is. Reedly Hallows Brewing Company, Pendleside. 4.9%. I'm getting a Welsh vibe to this. A very light coloured beer with hints of tropical fruits and spicy aftertaste. Golden ale, blonde, grapefruit, citrus and pine. My ears are ringing. I've had headphones in all day. And I reckon I've had the sound too flipping high. Brewed by Reedly Hallows Brewing Company in Burnley. Oh, so it's not Wales then. So, there we go. Never heard of this brewery, so that's a nice thing. I always like to have something new. So yeah, today we've had the BMW back. I'm struggling to get gears. He's bought some bloody piece, the mechanic has. Says it's 45 quid for this, 25 quid for that, for his labour. Put it in and it's still not working. And it was working beforehand, so it fucking begs the question, what the hell has he done to the car? The problem is, we're just not an endless pit of money. We can't keep chucking fucking money at it. Slight hazy, golden pour, 2-finger whitehead, crap pour as usual. Slight fruity nose on this. It's more like a trad beer in a can for me, but yeah. Jizzle. Nice bit of bite on the back end. So yeah, I'm going to have words tomorrow. And I'm going to let it be known that I'm not happy at all. And they can do with that whatever they like. But yes. I was there today and one of the sites, and I had my headphones in. I had to rush back in because the ride on, there's a smell coming from underneath, and it was like getting clogged up. And so I went and got the blowback truck. Had my headphones in. They were sat down. People didn't take any notice, and all of a sudden someone does this really sarky look, and I thought, right. Went and did what I needed to do. I thought, and I've been letting people get on top of me with that sort of thing. And I've come in, and all of a sudden it's like, you've just unleashed Sarky Rag. And if you want to come out with sarkiness, then it's going to backfire. So after that, I was giving it out. And yeah, never good to unleash a beast. You know, people should not, in any way, shape, or form, think that because you're quiet, because you suffer with mental health, that you're someone who can be trod on and given sarky little waves and stuff. And it's like, what are you doing? Don't do that. Because one, you're going to piss somebody off. Two, you're going to unleash something that you haven't seen in the 2 years I've been there. So, hey ho. I am not, and forever will not be, someone to, you know, sarcasm and taking the mick as something that are my absolute trademarks. But you know, you keep that in the background, and it's like, okay, and I can do it in a way where I'm not being overly horrible, but you certainly get back twofold what you give out, and so that'd be interesting. Anyway, yeah, fucking BMW. Oh, come home. Wife's computer's on the blink and all. The wireless mouse and keyboard aren't working. It's like, fucking hell. Fuck off this year. Bad enough with the dog. You know, the dog was losing our Charlie was tough. But these other things, It's like, pack the fucker in. Don't need it. Don't want it. Anyway, apologies to this brewery for a beer review. I'm supposed to be doing a beer review. And yeah, I can see a rant with Raggy coming on. There'll be a rant tomorrow at work. I'm learning that you've got to be careful with who you say stuff in front of, who your friends are, and that sort of thing. I'm learning this now. It's going to be interesting. So yeah, it's a nice quaffable beer. I mean, I've never had this, never heard of the brewery, Burnley. Got nothing against Burnley per se. I have against the Burnley fans that killed a Nottingham Forest fan. I'm sure it was a Burnley fans. And you know, these things, with any luck, they've been found and they're in prison. You know, that sort of shit does not belong in football. Talking about football, wow, we're here. God, I've got, my fucking ears are ringing. I'm ready for my week off, week and a half off. I really am. You know, you get to the stage where you think, I need time off. Disappointment is rivaling through me. It's funny because the first year I was there and boss came up, thanked me for what I'd done in those months I'd been there, the 5 months I've been there. Done so much in 5 months. Done so much since, you know. Without being big-headed, I'm a step above any gardener that I've ever met. Do things outside the box, do stuff at home, growing stuff at home before work, and really on a lowish wage compared to what I could get. And yeah, I'll be careful what I say. Emotions fucking getting to me. Although the boss, to be fair, is a top bloke, you know. And my manager at Cockliffe, the manager at Cockliffe, not really my manager, because I'm basically my own manager. Basically look after myself. But yeah. In a world where you work, and you work like an idiot all year round, and I work certainly harder than anyone else at my workplace, well harder, and then you see what people do, see what they get away with, and you think, why am I working like an idiot? And other people are doing a fraction, and I do mean a fraction, and nothing's ever said merrily, you know. Don't know. Who's the mug? Me. Me. Maybe it's a case of slowing down. I am 51 anyway, so I'm going to slow down at some stage. Can't keep going can't work like a nutter all your life. But I've got incredible work rate. I work as hard now as I did in my 20s. I feel it a bit more now, mind you, but I certainly can work it. In any case, yeah, I'm enjoying this beer. Obviously, never heard of the brewery, so do apologise to the brewery. You've caught me in a rant. Bit pissed off with life, pissed off with, you know. So I get to the other workplace, and there's a selection box there with somebody called Peter. I don't even know who Peter is, from Callum House, and I'm thinking, so the staff are getting selection boxes. Where's mine? None. That is disappointing. That is bitterly disappointing. I work incredibly hard for my money. Incredibly hard. I work extra next door. Sweetens the deal with the workplace, you know, because obviously if there's any noise, they could complain, obviously. I work incredibly hard, and you know what I like in life? I like it. I don't need to be told I'm doing a good job. Don't need it. I know I'm doing a good job. I know they're getting value for money. I know I do a great job. But you know, appreciation is king. And through the years, I've noticed this in jobs. City council is fucking useless. Streetwise were better. They actually gave me a pay rise. £3,000 pay rise. And then another £1,500 pay rise above what anybody else was getting. Because they could see and appreciate what you were doing. I can see an appreciation video coming up on the channel. A beer with Reedly. It's coming. Because this video won't get noticed as much as that video. This is just a beer review, you know, in the grand scheme of things. But that video, as I'm going to poke fires, you know what I mean? But be very careful how I do it, obviously. Right, so this here is ringing to high heaven. I've really enjoyed the Christmas music today as well, but I'm not enjoying it now. Fucking hell, me ear. So, yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed this beer. I've had a good rant, as you do. You know, when you're in a pub, you sit there, you talk, don't you? You know, beer review is part of the equation. But this channel is, and always has been, a lot more than just a beer review. And I apologise for people who want pure beer reviews. I do them. The cask and keg beer reviews that I'm doing at the moment are absolutely pure beer reviews. It's bish bash bosh beer reviews. Yeah. AKA dog shit reviews, although there's no dog shit reviews these days, you know, for obvious reasons. But yeah, slightly hazy, golden beer. Still got a fruity nose on it. Easy drinking. Going down a treat. Yeah, can't fault it. More of a trad in a can than in a craft beer. I don't call this a craft beer. Maybe they just can their beers. Some do, some don't. You know, it is what it is. You do get best bitters in cans these days. And to be fair, before this modern generation of craft came along, everything that was in bottles at one stage. And the only stuff in cans was the likes of John Smith's, Tetley's, Caffrey's, Guinness, and a few others. So, in some ways, and a lot of best bitters. So, in some ways, the older trad was already in cans before the craft beer generation came along. Something to think about, eh? For me, a 4.2 out of 5. I actually enjoyed this. It was nice, it was easy going, and it got me talking, ranting. But anyway, thank you for watching. See you soon. Another one later. I'm trying to catch up. It's day 20 in it, so I'm on 18. Fuck's sake. Pardon my French, and apologies to the brewery.